Just a second.
And aloha! My mic turned off on me. Hey, aloha, Brock. How you doing? Welcome back to the BlueNote Fan Report Intermission Show.
Yeah, it's great to be here. I just a little frustrated, we just can't seem to get it in there. I mean, boy, at the end of the period,
you're right. It is slightly frustrating, but you know what? At the same time, it's not as frustrating as everybody's making it out to be. Good play this period. Good, solid play. The penalties, maybe, okay, I get it, but the frustration's building, and because the frustration's building, the penalties are building. And as the penalties build, the Blues lately have been very, very good on the power play. And because of that, I'm starting to see better. I'm seeing this as having more to go. And now we've got 30 seconds or so, 45 seconds or so on the power play with clean ice.
Sure.
You get that, you win that face-off, you put O'Reilly out there and win that face-off.
Well, I'll tell you, fairly or unfairly, I have noticed that Tarasenko, he's been taking his shots like basically by the blue line. And I've always felt like, his game was better by that circle, a little bit in a little bit tighter. He does he'll score a couple of those sniper shots, but he's that guy that's in deep. And again, the Blues have been getting in deep, and that's good to see. But they just haven't been able to solve it. So I'd like to see Tarasenko maybe get in a little bit deeper and really become the impact player he is.
Yeah, and I think some of that is him not completely trusting his shot. And that's okay, going off the shoulder and that, and still learning and getting in there in the game. But, that getting that goal, getting that a pass and assist, he's got great vision. And if he keeps using that vision, I'm okay with him being back there. I would rather see him be back there and use his vision instead of firing a shot. You're going to fire your shot, get up closer, sit in Ovechkin's office. Sit in Ovechkin's office to fire that shot, because I think when it comes down to it, you got as good of a shot as Ovechkin does. Diamond Days! I think the Blues will score one next period. The way they're playing, best period of the game so far. I'm with you, buddy. We can't buy a goal. I get it, man. So, hey, welcome to the BlueNote Fan Report. I'm Guy with Brock Banner, and this is your Intermission Show. We're coming to you live on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Hey, Brock. I got some great news. Man, I got some exciting news. You know what news I got, right?
No. It's new to me.
We've talked about it. I'm going to show everybody this great news I got here in just a second. Ready? Are you ready for this? I'm going to even let this one go full freaking screen because it needs to be. Check this out. Look who's going to be on KMOX Sports Sunday tomorrow at 11:45.
All right.
Isn't that cool? Hey, and not only that, you guys I hope people watch this show. I hope you share this show to everybody, because on that show, I'm going to say something that's going to be worth a bonus point.
Ooh, okay.
You'll know what it is. You'll absolutely know what it is, but you got to listen to the segment. You got to listen to the segment, and I will, and I'll say something on that segment. I've got it in my head. What I'm going to say, I'm going to write it down so I remember it. I can't wait. Hopefully I can record it. Somebody can record it in St. Louis, can record it for me. But please check it out. And you know what? If you can't listen, get somebody to listen to it for you. Get somebody to record it.
Sure.
And tell them what they're listening for, and it'll be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to it.
First things first, congratulations. I mean, that is great. And it just speaks to what you've been doing with the website. You've been making a lot of connections and growing it in an authentic way. So congratulations, man. That's a great spot for you to be.
Yeah, I'm really excited, and it's a chance for people around St. Louis to learn about the fan report and what we're doing and how we're trying to go, and learn about the intermission shows and all that stuff. So it's a lot of fun, man. Did they say anything about Sundqvist? I'm listening now, and I haven't heard anything yet. Sometimes it's hard to hear everything that's going on when we're talking, but I'm trying to pay attention. If they bring something up, I'll let you know. I haven't seen in it. Jordan York, you made a great comment on the broken man. I really appreciate that. That was really good. I'll be able to listen to the show. Though. Hey, get someone to listen for you. It's at 11:45 on a Sunday morning. Jason Nichols, hockey is my true passion. It doesn't take a special player, an unhinged talent to win. It simply takes a team of players working as hard or harder as the other group of players to win. Great point, man. I'll give it to you. Absolutely. Great freaking point. No, this has been a fun game to watch so far. I've really enjoyed it. Everything that I've seen shows me that the Blues are playing to win. I love what the guys are doing right now. I love that we're seeing an all-out effort. We're seeing that effort, and we're seeing it from everybody. I've heard so many names called, and that's so important to hear those names, right? And listen to what those names are doing.
Yeah, and they're in the play. That's what you want. They're in the play.
Right. And we talked about that, we talked about that a while ago. And I've had a couple of comments back now, I didn't realize that, but you're right. The more you hear somebody called, the more they're in the play. And that's what you're looking for, listening for. I love watching the game. See, even when I go to the arena, I take a little radio or something with me and put it in my ear. Even though I can't hear it a lot of times, I want to hear what's going on. You just can't always see it, but I want to hear it. Teamwork's what's needed to win. You're absolutely right, buddy. You're absolutely right.
Who is your MVP of the second period? Who do you think was the best player on the ice?
Oh, that's tough. I'm going to have to go with Husso again. Yeah. Right? I'm gonna have to go with Husso. He's faced some tough shots. He's been there. That call on him, he did everything right. The only thing I could have seen him do when he catch it, skate back towards the crease.
Yeah.
Right? Or look to throw it to a corner or throw it, because he can do a hand pass. He's the one guy that can hand pass it. Mm-hmm. Right? He can throw it out of his glove. So that's the only thing that I think he could have done.
I also think that we're getting to the point of the game where there's going to be a lot more ticky-tack calls. They're trying to even out the advantages. And that's one thing I don't like about NHL is that it's kind of a tit for tat, and that if one team gets called, another penalty's coming down the road.
Yeah, I'm okay with some of the ticky-tack. I actually think they called the makeup call on that trip. Yep. I think that was a makeup call. I think, and I don't see why if they call something and they come back and talk about it and say, hey, wait a minute, think about this. Why not just say, you know what? Whoops. We'll pull that back. Not against the rules. We'll face off from center ice. No harm, no foul in my eyes. Instead of putting a team at a disadvantage, if you really feel, instead of doing the makeup call, right?
Well, I'll tell you what, that is the subject of about 5 different shows if you talk about officiating, because again.
Yeah, I know. We need to have a round robin on that. Like when we have like 3 or 4 off days, we need to sit down and do a live round robin and get people, not just do a recorded show, but let people get in and comment. That's something we can try and set up. My cousin is 10 and is over, and I've been quizzing her on hockey knowledge, and I've been doing the same with my friend. Thanks, Jordan. We appreciate that. There is no I in team. Absolutely. Ashley Jones agrees with me with Husso. Right call on him, but was right. The call on him was bullcrap. When Shin, that's why Shin pushed him back. Shin was trying to save him from the call being made. Yeah, I get that. Husso and Shin have always talked about Shin. If he's, Shin. Yeah, Shin. I'll give Shin some that. I've heard his name. It was kind of shame that the Blues and Knights can't play in the final. Well, no, it is and it isn't. But you know what? They could be in the second round final, and that would be an awesome final. Let's just hope that we can get higher than 4th, because I have right now feeling they're going to be 3rd. Right? He's saying the refs have to seem to be always right. And that's true. It's their game. They're doing the best they can. 2 of the next 8 games against teams in the playoff race, 17 of the final 20 are against Vegas, Colorado, and Minnesota. And that I've been talking about that for a while. Mm-hmm. Oh, Jeremy's Wi-Fi went out. That's fine, man. We're good. Chris Shockland Brack, Bravo was playing first intermission, playing the first intermission. Oh man, Chris, you're watching them guys. Okay, I get it, Chris. That's fine, buddy. He's talking about Hockey Warriors, the Bravo team for Hockey Warriors. They won their first game today. The Alpha team won their first game. They've had some tough time down there, but this is their first tournament. So they went out and won a game, and I'm absolutely right. Absolutely. Jordan's saying hi, Jeremy, and you know, Jeremy's saying awesome. It's been a good game. I'm okay with a tight, low-scoring game, right? You know, the officiating's got, you know, like I said, we could do a full hour on officiating and not even touch a quarter of what's wrong. Oh, and then Charlie got a tie. Sure. Way to go, Charlie. I'll take a tie for Charlie. Again, this is their first tournament. You know, that's absolutely, man. Absolutely. After Vegas, I don't think we have much trouble with Colorado and Minnesota. I don't know about that, Jason. I don't know about that. Minnesota right now with Krill the Thrill.
For sure.
Jeremy's talking about that fight between Joshua and Koslar. Yeah, that was a good fight. I'll give that to him. I mean, the fight itself wasn't like, oh my God, it's going to be on, but it was the fact of the timing of it all. That's where you have it. Yes, you have, Guy. Brought it to our attention that we'll be facing Arizona for so many games due to COVID reschedule. Well, we're only facing Arizona once. It's the other teams, the big teams, that we're going to be facing late. I'll watch a show after the game. I want to finish my dinner because I could finish it. Yeah, you can. That's absolutely fine. That's fine. So, you know, remember, to get that bonus point, I'm going to bring it up here real quick, if you don't mind, my friend. Oh, where are we at? I think, yep, I just lost. Oh, no, wrong one. There it is. Okay, so let's bring it up here real quick. So this is what you do. You come over here to, and I got to remember that it's not showing yet. Add to this. There we go. You come over here to About, and right here it says The Broken Man. Click on that. You'll see The Broken Man here. Please, don't just scan through it and put a comment. Please, read it. It's a little long, but it's very good, I think. And even though I wrote it, but it's very important to me. Put your comments out there. Kyle, pretty deep, but true for some. I seen another Devin Dayton. One of the absolute decent things I've read in a very long time. It resonates with me that I was broken before I met my wife. Yet, it has taken me a while to realize how true this read is. Thank you for the depth of this. Jordan, a lot of words that I could put into my life. I definitely focus on way too much on every imperfection and feel broke. This tells me that's where I know those people read it. I really love this poem. It's deep and invokes a lot of emotion. I know when somebody read that poem, right? So just saying, man. Hey, attempts, 39-26 for Vegas. That kind of concerns me. Chances 12-9. Block shots, they're not showing it, but block shots are going in favor of the Blues right now. I'm enjoying this a lot. Big string of the upper teams when we had the stretch of Arizona. Oh, I get it. Ashley saying, I hope you're right. Me too. Jason Nichols giving me a laugh. I'm not sure why there. We weren't playing like we are now. Nope. Colorado beat us 8-0. Yeah, but Colorado's having a bit of a rough time right now. I think we're on par with Colorado right now, as where we were at the point that they spanked us 8-0. What do you think, Jeremy?
Jeremy or Brock? Well, I would say that I would.
Brock, I'm sorry, man.
But keep in mind, Nathan McKinnon is back now. He's back for them, and that's a big stick in your lineup. So Nathan McKinnon is back. So expect them to kind of go on a bit of a run here. I think that they're a good team, you know.
Jason Nichols, Vegas got a lot of weak shots to Houston, but I don't mind weak shots. It's the hard ones that I wouldn't like. Diamond says, wouldn't be a surprise of another fight. I get that. Guy, when I read that poem, I had no clue you wrote that. Well, thank you. And I really loved your comment. I'm trying to get. And Colorado was a cup favorite. Yeah, right. No, Colorado's got some injuries right now. I know that Johnson is out. I know somebody else is out. I think their goalie's out. I know they've got some injuries right now. So that is something to look forward to or to look at, that they do have those injuries. I'm looking forward to this third. I think it's going to be a hard-hitting, fun third. And guys, please don't forget, this is Guy, the Hawaii Blues fan. This is the Blue Note Fan Report. Please share this out with everybody. I see a brand new comment. I don't think I've seen this person before. Do you agree with Husso playing tonight? I think Benner should get the call since we're playing the best. You know, I'm on the fence with this. I understand Husso getting the call tonight. There was at least one goal, maybe two, that I thought were on Benner, also on the defense, but Benner should have had to stop. Last line of defense, that he was the last line of defense in there, not that it wasn't completely on him. Husso has won 4 or 5 straight games. I think he's 5-0-1 in his last 6. This was the time to test Husso. And right now, to me, he's passing the test. That first goal was not on Husso. It was on the defense by a mistake, passing around the boards that they allowed to get to center ice. Brock?
But you know what? The thing that got me is that I fully expected Binnington to play, because we had this, this love fest for Jordan Binnington yesterday with his new contract. He's part of the core and all these talking points. Then all of a sudden game time comes and there's no Binnington. So I actually had picked him as my number 1 star, because I thought he was going to come out fired. He's going to be pissed off about last night. But nope, he didn't start. So I'm a little head scratching on that.
Yeah, no, I get it. Best team in the division, don't like the management. This is Machado. This is the first time he's been there. Hey, man, welcome to the Blue Note Fan Report. We really appreciate it. So, hey, guys, I know you got some more comments, but unfortunately, I've got to go. The game's about to come on. This is a lot of fun, Brock. Are you ready for the post-game show?
I'm ready, man. I'm ready.
Okay, so this is Guy. Oops, wrong button again. This is Guy, the Hawaii Blues fan, saying aloha, mahalo, and I can't wait to see you. They're missing McCarr, Kofer, Johnson, Bram, and a few others. See, I knew they were missing a bunch. Right? So we'll see you on the post-game show. Aloha!